far away tonight, but I can't lose this war. Get a pride of a falling night. Thought that I was fit to fight, for us to be. You gave me life for loving me. Tell me, where did we go so wrong? Who ready? We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Motivation to youth only. Mentally feel like Kobe. I'm like Jokic with the rock. You physically couldn't hold me. I don't care if you pushing 40. You can never little bro me. Euro step like Ginobili. From young OG to the OG. From nosebleeds to floor seats. Circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready. Who ready? We ready. Who ready? Who? We ready. Who? Who ready? Who? We ready.
So we got some DJI drama this week, Dominic, to talk about. Oh boy, oh boy. So the Mini 5 Pro release this week, past week. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
So word is some of them are weighing over 250 grams, though. Very interesting.
Yep.
I saw Warren was talking about it in the chat, and I wanted to talk about that tonight too. So how you doing? You been flying it all this week, brother?
No, never got the chance. We've had rain and wind and everything, and it is getting frustrating. But I did check out the Mini 5. I've held one and seen one fly, so I will get to the bottom of this and see if I can find out. But my thoughts are that the Australian release might be different to other countries. So
And not just that, coming out of winter time, Dominic's editor came out of a frozen state and he released the video today. So we'll show that later. So let's get in and say hi to the chat. I know that earlier I saw, who was it that was first? Do you remember? Who was that showed up first? No, it wasn't Warren. It was someone else before him. Oh, I forget who it was. Yes, I did send you a screenshot. I know Warren was here. Who was it? Well, my wife will find out. But so far here, my wife, my number one supporter.
It was 107 Drones.
It was Barkley. That's right. Barkley came in hours ago.
Me.
And then it was my wife and then Warren. How you doing, Warren? Glad to have you here. And Bud Bieber's in the house. He'll be joining us for open chat. Holy cow. Wow, Bud and Warren were in there for a while talking in the beginning. My wife, holy cow. All right, keeps going. There we go. Benjamin, he's a cat again. How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Benjamin's here with us tonight. Glad to have you here. And Don, how you doing? Glad to have you here, brother.
Donald.
And he's watching Big Hero 6 with the grandkids.
Oh, nice.
No explanations needed, brother. Enjoy the time. Balala. He'll understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. So this is one of the things I wanted to discuss tonight. I haven't looked into the numbers of it or how often it's happening, but from my understanding, the Mini 5 Pro, some of them are weighing at over 250. So it'd be interesting to see where that goes. And Brian's in the house. How you doing, Brian? Glad to have you here. And Art's in the house. How you doing, Art? Hope everything's going well for you, brother. And Jim's here also. He'll be joining us for open chat. How you doing, Jim? Michael, how you doing, Michael? Glad to have you here.
Kitty.
Now, when you say my audio is fluctuating a little,
It just did it once.
Okay.
Now good now. It's all good.
Okay. Oh yeah, he said so after. Okay. Yeah, sometimes a glitch in the matrix. That's what it is. I took the blue pill, I think. I don't know.
Just about to do that, yeah.
A fisheye project. Oh.
Yeah, come on. Free the fisheye.
Come on, everybody cheer him on.
Let's all get together and free fisheye.
How you doing? Is it Michael, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Michael.
How you doing, Michael?
Mikey.
Haven't seen his name in a while.
Yeah.
And Ron, how you doing, Ron? Glad to have you here.
Ron.
And Jeff Norman's in the house. How you doing, Jeff? He's going to be joining us for the chat.
Ron Johnson.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, Ray's in the house. How you doing, Ray? Glad to have you here. All right, with that, let's bring in our panel of chatters here. Make sure we got everybody. I think Jeff joined. There we go. Hey guys, how you doing today?
Yes.
Awesome.
Where away?
Gentlemen, and I use the term loosely.
Aha. So right off the rip, you have a picture shared. What's this picture you're sharing with us?
Yeah, that's Portugal.
No, this picture here is sunset 10 minutes ago. It's always great when after a rainstorm, the sunsets I think are quite beautiful. I've actually discussed this with other professional photographers. They call that dirty clouds. But let me ask all of you guys: do you guys prefer dark clouds like that, or do you prefer light clouds in sunset?
I like a bit of color.
Kind of depends. I mean, it each has.
That is great. That is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Because of the color differentials.
I like shadows.
Right. The color, it goes without saying. But I'm talking about, do you like dark clouds or light translucent clouds in sunrise and sunset pictures? Typically, if you have
Depends
to pick
on how it comes out.
I don't know. It's a hard question to answer.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bit more orange there. I'll take the darker clouds with a bit of orange tint on them.
Right. Thank you, Ashley. I think he's very opinionated on being against these clouds. I think they're beautiful. I think light can be beautiful, but typically dark. Thank you, RJ. Typically, dark clouds are more dynamic and more mysterious. So
agree.
Yeah.
It's showing great contrast.
I got you, Warren.
Right. And I generally don't just shoot sunrises and sunsets without a subject in them. I've been sick of sitting in here all day with rain. So, okay, stop raining. Let me go up there. Ooh, nice colors.
Yeah.
To capture a sunset or a sunrise, you're not doing anything. You're just being there. I think you need to compose a shot and have something in it.
Yeah. Well, even our buddy Ken, he takes the opportunity every time a storm's coming into Providence to throw the drone up and capture the storm clouds.
He sends it up from his front yard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Bud had some nasty weather this last week. I know. Well, we have a video of yours to share a little later, but that's from a previous time. But you said you got a whole bunch of rain just the other day, right?
Yeah, we got 5.5 inches on a Sunday night, and another 2.5 on Monday. The golf course that I work at, we were closed on Sunday and we were closed on Tuesday, and we were completely flooded. It sucked. And Jeff, I did not get a picture of it. I shot video of it, which has 2,500 views. Thank you.
Listen, you don't have to capture everything that happens in your life. People that used to shoot Instagram shots of their food were just like too much. We don't need to see every damn thing you do. But if something has validity, if something is pretty, if something you want to remember and share with others, then capture it. But hey, you got to work. You have a golf course that needs you. So,
well, okay. First of all, I get a lot of sunrises because I'm up at 5:30 in the morning mowing.
Yeah, sparrow
sunsets, not so much.
Yeah. Although that will reverse soon.
Soon.
Yep.
He'll be staying up past sunrise and going to bed well after sunset.
Yeah.
Yep. It's happening the other time for me.
He'll have to put some new lights outside on the patio so he can make his way to the door. But that's a whole other story. So I want to see a show of hands here on who's interested or who's getting the Mini 5 Pro. And let me know in the chat. Drop a me if you're in there and you're either interested or you're going to buy it. Let me know.
Can't afford it.
As soon as I sell my
Other than chairs,
which I need to have serviced because the gimbal shakes. So I'm stuck there.
Yeah.
What needs to have service?
The gimbal shakes.
What gimbal shakes? Which
Mini 3 Pro, it crashed into a bush one day, and ever since then, every now and then, if I'm recording video, it'll just start shaking.
my friend Ted Nemeth has that problem occasionally with his Mini 3 Pro.
Ted?
Yeah, he didn't have an issue. Just the temperature was the thing, I think, that made it happen. And DJI has had it a couple times, and they couldn't find anything. So
I don't know. Mine, I mean, it was a very gentle crash. Extremely gentle crash. I mean, literally, like, oh, hit a bush, I'll stay here and just stop. But ever since then, all of a sudden, it'll just start vibrating like crazy.
all the time, or just occasionally?
No, just whenever it feels like it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's it. I thought I didn't see anyone in the chat say that they were either interested or going to buy the. So, you know, to me, it looks like a pretty incredible drone, minus this whole
I'd love to get it.
250 gram issue that's going on. Anyone know more about that, by the way, that can kind of.
Yes.
All right, let me know.
No, but I'll hopefully get to the bottom of it by next week.
It's called manufacturing, and manufacturing is not
I'll be right
for
back.
anything exact. It's close, but remember, we're talking about grams. You know, a moth goes by and farts on it, it'll weigh 1 more gram. So it's not significant. And I've never, if it's certified to be 249, then it's certified to be 249, and you shouldn't worry about that. And it is certified to be 249 all around the world.
No, they're not showing it on the box at 249. They're showing it in the paperwork that they're 249.9 plus or minus 4 grams.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, I don't believe if any government entity wants to bother you over 3 grams, I don't think that's going to happen. I've never seen any agent anywhere carrying a scale with them ever.
right.
Yeah.
I
If
agree.
you screw up for something else, but not because I'm giving you a summons because you're moth farts, or as we say in Hungarian, moifing.
Yeah. To me, it doesn't. I guess it might matter for some, but for me, it wouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They don't care. It will be treated as a 249 gram drone.
Well, and if I were to buy one and make videos of it, I'd have to be registered anyway as 107. So
right, but recreational flyers don't have to.
Yeah.
Right.
And in other countries, remember, in the U.S., 250 isn't that big of a deal. In other countries, it's a much bigger deal because, for instance, in Canada, you must be a 107 equivalent, which I forget what they call it. You must be if you're flying anything 250 grams or more. And in the U.S., you don't have to be. You can, I can, a recreational flyer can fly an Air 3S, no problem.
Maybe Bud can tell us. He's part of the Canadian club.
I see what you did there.
Wrong club.
Wait, let me change.
Yeah.
I think the world's getting crazier and crazier about drones. Where's it going to go? That's my question.
Lord knows.
Well, right now I see where it's not going to go. I mean, you can still get your DJI drones in the USA. And interestingly enough, I had a friend of mine on Facebook mention that he wanted to get one of his drones repaired because he crashed it and messed up the gimbal. I think that one thing that needs to happen is they need more repair shops, I think, in the U.S. for
That would
DJI.
help. That would,
I know that oddly, over there in New York, they're I believe an official repair place licensed through DJI, right? They do license
Yes,
DJI
the name
repair.
of the company is Camrise. They are the only official authorized seller of drones other than their DJI website, and also one of the repair
in the
places.
area.
Yeah.
Right.
And
There, I
every
mean, I
state,
think you guys know about a place in Ohio, and there's a place north of Vegas. So there are other repair places,
they're
but
few and far between. Yeah.
they are
I
few
got
and
one
far
in
because.
Illinois, Southern Illinois.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you have to just be careful, and you have to have other kinds of insurance, whether it's the specific drone insurance for commercial pilots, or it's the State Farm insurance, which is only good for recreational pilots. Um, that's right. If you guys are 107s, you better make sure you tell them that
Yeah.
this was a recreational flight, and
Well, here's the
that you
thing
have State
too. If
Farm.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but to kind of ease Ron's mind here, you could ship them, I know, to Audley, and that's in New York, and they can do the repair there, similar to DJI's Care Refresh. And
Right. They have repair there. And in fact, if you buy a Mini 5 Pro from them, they will sell you a repair thing. It does not cover flyaways, but it covers repairs by that company, Camrise, who gets official DJI parts. So that is comforting.
It's
It
not bad.
doesn't, it's
Yeah.
not quite the same. It's cheaper, but it's not quite the same as
Nope, that's not bad.
DJI Care Refresh.
You get something local that they'll guarantee. That's good enough.
And this is an interesting question here, and I think there might be, I don't know. I think that from what I understood, the weight of the drone uh, determined the amount of force that would happen if it were to crash. So I think that the
Yeah, it's a dual force.
That's the
Yeah.
Newton meters.
yeah.
Right. So, Warren, the answer to that is worldwide, pretty much everyone has discovered that a 250-gram drone falling on someone or something probably won't kill you, but more than that, it could. So that was the number they chose. You
It
have
could
to have
with
some sort of
exposed
number.
blades.
Right. It probably won't even do much damage if you have, like I can fly. I have ops over people waiver. I have to have prop guards. It probably wouldn't do much harm. I mean,
Yeah.
we've all
Foldable
had drones.
blades that fold. Yeah, they're not quite as bad as the ones that are fixed,
Right.
like FPV.
Okay, so he
That's
said the
right.
250-gram threshold came from a French artillery officer's ballistic calculation.
Okay,
What?
that's very interesting.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Seriously? Wow.
Monsieur, duck when I fire this weapon at you.
You English
We
big dog.
are the most accurate force to kill
My,
you.
Your
my name
mother
is
was a
Pepe Le
hamster
Pew.
and your father smelt of elderberries.
There you go. My name is Pepe Le Pew. I have measured this ballistic object. 251
I got
grams.
that reference, Dom. I did get it.
We've gone completely downhill.
Yeah, it's time to show Dominic's video.
Uh-oh.
Do that.
Anything you want to say before I play it, Dominic?
No, just
Let it roll.
Here's
let
the
it.
hoodie. Good video.
People of the land, air, and Bunnings parking lots. Friends, Romans, footy fans, and fed up tradies, lend me your skies. I'm not here to sell you luxury. I'm not here to push pixels, paddle pretension, or impress some bloke named Sebastian from an ad agency in South Yarra who's never worn a high vis in his life. I'm Dominic from Northside Hawk, the people's drone pilot. I fly not for the influencers. I fly not for the five-star restaurants. I fly for you, the builder who needs a site review that doesn't cost the GDP of Tasmania. Cafe owner who wants footage that doesn't scream stock video. The local legend running a sausage sizzle for the CFA. One man, one drone, infinite skylines. So let's bloody fly.
Look at that.
Nice
Woohoo,
job.
Dominic. I'm
And
hiring you.
and for some extra football tickets, you get the happy ending too.
Oh, jeez. You're bad.
Just one explanation there. Excuse me. Bunnings is like your Home Depot.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know what? I meant to
All
ask you what
those.
Bunnings was, by the way.
Yeah, Bunnings is like Home Depot. And what they do is they have a sausage sizzle, which is a barbecue where they sell sausages for um, charity
At a
purposes.
hardware store?
Yeah, out the front.
You can get meatball. You can get meatballs at IKEA. So
Yeah,
not that crazy.
Oh,
out the
those
front they
expensive
do a
meatballs,
sausage
though.
sizzle.
What is that phone number?
1-800. I don't care.
Yeah,
No,
that's funny.
it's an Australian thing, I'm sure.
Yeah,
So, what stadium was that, Dominic?
that is the Melbourne Cricket Ground.
Ah, okay, nice,
That
nice.
is where the AFL Grand Final will be held this Saturday, and there will be 100,000 people there.
Hopefully.
Ooh,
And the pre-match entertainment is Snoop Dogg.
yeah, yeah.
Really, Snoop Dogg
Yep,
in Australia?
You're
yep.
probably going to get a lot better turnout than we will in Pawtucket with their brand new football stadium and all their big matches.
Yeah.
Listen, weed sells even in Australia. Okay, so Snoop Dogg's
Yeah.
got
Yep.
a following.
What's that got to do with it?
Snoop Dogg is like the spokesperson for weed. Come on.
Well,
Yeah.
that, yes. I mean, obviously, but
What did Warren just post?
Ray.
Forever.
That's funny. That's funny.
I haven't
So,
been to the YouTube chat.
so yeah. So you said you're just waiting to sell your mini four.
Mini 4 Pro, Fly More combo, selling that, and then I will get the Mini 5 Pro.
How
Yeah.
much
Because
are you going to sell it for?
$750
Really?
for friends.
price.
For everyone, I'm an advertiser for like 9.
Hmm.
So what do you think of the look of this Mini 5 Pro? The LiDAR and everything. It's interesting.
Sure,
As I said,
anything that
I've had a
I,
look at it up
I
close and I've
think.
felt it, and
I think.
it
I
feels
think if
very
the
sturdy.
wind. I think if the wind isn't an issue, like if you're shooting on the coast all the time and you got a really strong wind, obviously a mini is not going to be great.
Yeah, yeah.
So if that's not your
It's not
thing,
good for
if you're
wind.
not shooting on the coast where there's a lot of wind, I think it's going to be a great thing.
it's quieter. Listen, I've got 2 minis. I've got the Nano Plus from Autel. I have the Mini 4 Pro, and it's much quieter and it's much easier to carry if you're going on vacation and don't want to break your back. And I overpack frequently with photography equipment of all kinds. I usually have a GoPro and a camera and a drone. And last time I went, I had 2 drones with me. So you
So
can't have 2 full-size drones.
do you find if you carry 2 minis, it's not enough sometimes? I mean,
I do
you
not
always
carry
carry a
2
mini
minis.
and a big one.
I carry a mid-size. I'm not carrying my as much as I'd love to, unless I'm going to some place that's just photographic, like Iceland. I'm not carrying the Mavic 4 Pro. I'm carrying a mid-size, like a Air 3S or a Light Plus,
Yeah.
and a mini.
I have to agree here. Oh, sirens! I have to agree here with Ray. When I had my Mini 2, it handled the wind really well. Not like the Mavic 3 or anything, obviously,
Yeah.
but I was really impressed with how it handled the wind.
I flew to the top of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge in New York. It is very tall. It's a very windy area, and it was fine. It really was. I mean,
3 or 4?
the Mini 2.
2. Oh,
Obviously, when you're looking straight down, you have that gimbal kick because the drone itself had to change its angle so far to maneuver that. But other than that, it was a very good drone. All the minis have been excellent, but they have gotten better. The 3 Pro
sure.
is better than the 2. The 4 Pro is better than the 3 Pro.
Obviously.
And the 5 is better too.
Yeah.
I started with the 3 Pro from a local guy. And he literally undersold it. Like, I stole it. Like,
That's
I told him,
good.
I'll give you exactly what you want for it. And then after I bought it, he's like, holy shit, I fucked up.
Well,
I gave
most
you
of the
all
time,
better batteries. I should have charged you an extra $200. I'm like, thank you.
sucks for you.
Yeah. Just curious, by the way, Ray, you shared a video with me, but what's up with the title? Where did the title come? I'm going to guess that it was just auto-generated.
I know Ray's here. I don't see him in the group chat, though.
Oh, he shared. Yeah, he shared this. I'm going to share the video now, but look at the title. It's 7AE173.
7AE.
That's the raw file he probably got from his device.
It looks like Connecticut Point.
Yeah, I think he was there with.
That's what it looks like, but I don't see the lighthouse.
It's
yes,
right there.
to the right.
Maybe just to the left, just to the right.
It is.
Sun, yeah.
Very
I
nice.
was there, and I couldn't fly because it was gusts to 38, and I wasn't going to risk a drone. As pretty as that is, I wasn't going to risk a drone for it.
Not a mini, for sure.
No, I only had I had several, but I didn't feel like risking it. It was just too much wind. When you go drive up to the Connecticut Park, and the flag is like a solid sheet.
No,
No,
it's a point where there can be a lot of wind, for sure.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. I will go back there, but just
it's great. It's great sunups, though. There's
the sun's that way.
no wind at that time. When it's sun up, it's a great place. There's no wind.
Typically, it seems to be more often you'd have low winds at sunrise for some reason, at least around where I live in New York.
Well, because the wind, the sun hasn't warmed up the wind, or the air to get it, going. Duh.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, you got that's one of the questions on 107, bud. You should take the test tomorrow.
Wait, don't play it yet, Paul. You were supposed to send me information, and you never sent it to me, Jeff.
Okay, I will send you. I apologize. I will send you.
Jeff's in trouble.
I know.
Come on, bud. We got to learn it. We got to take the test. We going to do it together or what?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Trust me. If some people can get the 107, then it's fine.
Aren't you Mr. Nice Guy?
If we can both do it together, then
wait. Are you in an earthquake, Jeff? Because you're moving around a lot.
I'm moving around because I'm not in my office. I'm somewhere else, and I'm trying to get comfortable.
You're like Dom. You're like Dom. You're in the strip club.
No, I'm leaning actually on a headboard of a bed, but
but
I can make it look like it's an earthquake.
No comment.
Hey, listen. In all fairness, I studied for 2 years for that. Okay.
You studied for 2 weeks. You told me.
I've been working out.
No, I started to study and then kind of stopped for a while and let it sit, and then I finally said, you know what? Let's get it. Let's tackle it. And
I will send you the link, bud.
I think I've been studying for 3 years. I just haven't been really applying it.
See, that's my problem.
Yeah, you and me both, bud.
If you just put a limit, like, I give him a lot of credit. I bust his chops, but he knows I respect him. But
sure.
He put his mind to it, and in 2 weeks he was done, and it's great. He really did a good job.
Yeah. Well, and I see. So I didn't look at what answers I was getting wrong on the test. What I did was every day I took the practice test, and then I didn't look at which answers I got wrong. So I just kept studying all the way through, and every day I took the practice test. And for a while, my score just kind of stayed the same. It was around 70, right around there, right? And then when I finally finished the entire course, then I looked at which answers I got wrong.
You kept studying while still taking tests.
Yes, but not realizing what I was getting wrong, and I got to see my score increase naturally because I was learning the information I didn't know.
Yeah.
And then when I was done, I went through the test, and I went through the areas that I struggled on the most, which was really only one, was reading the
Airport?
map, and that was it.
Was it the airport fucking markings?
No, it was how some of the different airspaces overlap each other.
Overlapping airspace is
But once you
Definitely.
learn how to read the aerial maps, it's so much easier. It really
I
is.
get you overlapping airspaces. It's the fucking airport runway shit. It's like, why do you need to know that? Seriously.
You don't, but it's very easy, honestly.
I understand that, but as drone pilots, we can't be near any of that shit anyway.
I
So
understand,
really
but
don't
it's still
have to
part of the
learn it
test.
yet. We have to learn it.
I know, until they change that.
It's
But
stupid.
look what's going to happen with us with how things are going to change at this point. They're going to degrade what a 107 pilot is, and they're going to make a 108 into a untested, unlicensed 107-ish type thing that can remotely control things. They don't know what they're doing. Like
Yeah,
so
it's
many.
only going to get tougher.
Yeah, and Bud's got something he wants to add too.
Question to Mr. Jeff that's knows his stuff. What about RC airplane guys? Why do they not have to do this shit?
Because typically they can't go as far as drones can. Typically,
They've gone beyond visual line of sight forever.
Yes, but remember when it started, they were all on ropes, and those guys were walking around in circles in parks.
Had one
until they vomited.
Yeah,
so
but lately
they haven't updated that.
Lately, they're all on beyond visual line of sight.
Right, and
correct.
Autel has a drone airplane that can go miles, like 30 miles, I believe it is. I forget what it's called.
If it can go 2, it can go 100.
Dragonfly?
Dragonfly, thank you.
100, 200, 300.
Ridiculous.
4G.
Yeah.
4G.
Why? Because things that don't make sense, no one wants. Typically, I think I've told this to some of you individually. In the United States, politicians primarily want to get reelected, and they want to spend their time raising funds. And if you force them to sit down and make a law, they're going to do it, and that only happens when someone really screws up. Yep. When someone does something really messed up, they all sit down and do a law. Other than that, they want to be out raising funds and getting reelected, period. So, have the laws changed for RC pilots? Probably not, and they should. But until something happens, they won't.
First of all, let's institute term limits.
Yay.
Term limits. Fucking A.
Well, I think that there's a problem there. I think the problem is when there's something that's a hobby, like going out and flying your drone recreationally. I think that there should be a line there. I think that recreational pilots should still be. I can't understand just taking over the airspace and saying, okay, we're going to have beyond visual line of sight, and this and that. They're going to have airplanes that are going to have to move out of the way for drones, which to me is crazy. I don't know.
But
beyond visual line of sight doesn't mean interfering with commercial operations.
Correct.
Because commercial operations should
below 400 feet
have a floor of 500, so drones should have a limit of 400 height. But I can tell you what would make sure recreational pilots wouldn't have any problems, but it would lead to other problems. Unless you have a 107 number that is verified with a secondary code,
valid point, Don.
Then your drone cannot go higher than 400 feet, period, and it cannot go further than 1 mile from you.
Heavily registered.
If you have a real registered, then that's how you would do it. But the problem is sometimes you have to go over something to be safe, so that would create a different problem. But that's how you would stop. If you are not a 107, that's it. You type in your 107 number to all these apps and some sort of code to verify it. Yeah, and then you can go over 400 feet.
The legal people legal. It doesn't do anything for the illegal people who want to stay illegal.
Yeah. But I think most people, listen, there was that idiot that dove the Washington Monument, that's not going to stop that person. But the
Right.
person that buys at a
Right.
Best Buy or buys a Potensic at Amazon, this will stop them from getting in the way of commercial aircraft. If that drone will no way possibly go higher than 399 feet, it stops there no matter what. And it will never go further than a mile away.
All right. Can I play devil's advocate?
Go ahead.
Okay. So all rules can be violated in the event of an emergency. So, for instance, if a bird starts attacking you, you can go above 400 feet to avoid the bird or a similar circumstance.
I'm very well aware of that. I didn't
Right.
say
So
it
there's
was
always
Listen.
circumstances where, things can change and rules stop applying temporarily.
But you can make it just like a governor on a car or a golf cart. You can make it that no way. Sorry, you go to 400 feet and then that's it. It will not go any further. Yes,
See,
what
I
you're
think
saying.
I think that if they're going to safely integrate drones into the airspace, I think that what's important is that every single aircraft should have, like Ray said, a beacon, so that way you are aware of all traffic in airspace. I mean,
Good. Yeah.
it's not. I mean, of course, it's not going to solve all the problems, but
No.
the what is it? ADSB, right?
ADSB, yes.
So, you're supposed to say, okay, well, that will, you can get notifications on your drone screen that an aircraft is approaching, but not all aircraft have them. So you could be.
Drones don't transmit ADSB. Only
But they
planes.
could
Not yet.
because they transmit.
They could.
Good,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But they don't.
They could.
They're not required.
And also another thing, guys, all the times you hear about there's a drone strike, a bird strike, almost never does a drone strike a plane because it's not going fast enough. The plane strikes the drone. The plane strikes the bird. You have to just analyze where it is. But people all the time just blithely say a drone struck a plane. Even that guy in California that got sentenced, that the person was flying in an area that he shouldn't have. He didn't strike the plane. The plane struck the drone because because he shouldn't have been flying at the scene.
No, I disagree. Bullshit. He was in the air. He saw the plane. He freaking hit the plane.
Well, he knew
he was in the wrong spot. But the plane hit him. The plane's going 200 miles per hour. It's really hard for a drone to go in 40 miles per hour to hit a 200-mile-an-hour plane. Typically, almost. Just tell me the physics, bud. Tell me how that happened.
He was in the air. He heard the plane. He was there.
No, he was in the wrong.
He had it on his screen.
He was in the wrong, but the plane hit the drone.
Yeah,
it's just physics. It's 200 miles per hour. He's not going to hit it. It's almost impossible.
Just like when the tree hit my drone. It wasn't my fault.
Trees are dicks. Trees reach out, and that's a different subject.
Right.
Trees are
again,
dicks.
the thing that's moving and the thing that's moving faster is the thing doing the hitting.
All right, so we're going to actually play Bud's video right now. We're talking about the rain that he got. This was not the last one, but I asked him before the show started. And I don't think I caught your whole answer. I was curious if the rain ever caused erosion over there. And you said that did they do something to prevent erosion, or
what happened?
Well, we after the flood of '96, where we got 17 inches of rain in 24 hours, we had the creek rebuilt, and this was shot just a couple. Well,
your little creek,
yeah. This is with the Neo, so I could fly under the tree.
Now you can under that.
This is nothing compared to what we could normally get.
Got close to that tree there.
Yeah. How do you like my new bridge?
No. Very nice.
It looks Russian. Very much.
So this is all field drainage coming down from what's called Reservation Hill. But, yeah. This is after 5.5 inches of rain. Bless you. Now I overdubbed the water.
Oh yeah, right.
How many of those crossovers are yours?
I'm sorry, what?
How many of those little bridges are yours?
Both of them.
Two.
Now that I shot with the Action 4 Pro in slow-mo, obviously.
Oh, nice.
Just
Thank you.
hold it up high.
No, I was on my deck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my deck looks over the well, I have my cocktails and listen to the relaxing sounds of not Jeff Dorman speaking.
Cocktails.
Love you, brother.
Yeah, I agree. I love it. It's got a nice little creek there.
Oh, it's so
Very-
nice out there just chilling.
Yeah.
What time are you typically off? Because you get into work so early. I hope you have afternoons to relax.
Currently, we are starting at 6 o'clock, and I'm usually home by about 8:30. But I have an announcement.
PM? 8:30 p.m.?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
14-hour day. What?
Yeah. It takes forever to mow greens, Jim.
Holy shit! 14-hour days? Damn.
Yeah, but he's got an easier winter. Thank goodness, because he
Yeah,
puts in
maybe so.
blood money.
I do have an announcement to make. After 25 years of working at Fox Bend Golf Course, my last day will be September 30th. I have
Wow,
decided to call it quits.
good for you.
Good time to retire.
But
Just this neuropathy in my feet and legs is just I just
Oh,
can't get going in the morning, and we start at 6 in the morning, and it just painful to get out and
sure.
fix ball marks that golfers won't fix.
and you know that for as long as you're alive after that, you have to go there to play golf and mess it up so bad for the new guy that it makes you look good while he's there. Like, man, I wish we had Bud back. This new guy sucks.
Bud, I'm sorry for your neuropathy. I do
Yeah,
get that. I understand. So, my sympathy is there.
thank you. Yeah,
Good
it's
luck.
no fun.
I hope they treat you well when you leave. I hope they give you a golden putter or something.
No.
Actually, we if I can have 2 minutes, we used to have these huge rock tee markers that were I don't know what do you call them etched, with the whole number and the yardage and the yada yada yada. So anyway, we switched over a couple of years ago. We flipped the nines around, and we have this annual outing a couple of weeks ago, Catholic Fair outing, and they put the stones up for bid. Well, I was in so much pain at the end of the outing, I forgot all about it. I went home. Anyway, my boss, my superintendent, he's like, dude, I only got 4 left. Are you going to take one of these rocks? And I'm like, yeah, well, you got one that'll stand up that I don't have to prop up, yada, yada, yada. So I go, yeah, I guess I'll make the donation to the foundation. And he goes, bullshit. That's your retirement gift. So he gave me the rock, which they were getting like $400 for.
Really? Wow.
When I get it, I'll take a picture because you've kind of seen my yard, but we
So
have
they
these.
made all the rich people pay $400 for a rock, but they gave
No,
it to you.
okay, Boulder.
Well, listen,
Boulder,
it's common
rock,
knowledge. It's common
whatever.
knowledge that Bud has big boulders. Everyone knows that. Everyone
Well,
says,
he
you got
does
big
now for
stones,
sure.
buddy. You got big stones, okay?
Yeah.
Cojones.
Now you made me drop my cigarette.
Oh, God.
Oh, there it is.
Could be worse. Could drop
Yeah.
something worse.
So anyway, hopefully on the 30th, I'm going to shoot my final work video of what I actually do, which is not much, but
You and me both.
get
I
the
don't
drone
think
out and show me walking around, fixing ball marks and mowing and yada, yada, yada. Thanks, Art. Oh, yeah.
It's Bud's. So according to Warren, this is Bud's last day of work.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, I should probably pull that off of there before my channel gets a strike.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
Yeah.
If you look back on my chat, I sent you this training on May 13th. Thanks for sending. You wrote back, thanks for sending, but I'm way under the influence. So then maybe that's the problem.
A boulder is a brave rock.
Oh yeah.
What?
What?
Ah, Boulder. Get it?
Burn his
I just sent it to you again, bud, just so you have it.
boulder. Okay.
Boulder is
I'll
just a
find it.
brave
So,
rock.
Thank you,
right.
Jeff.
You got it.
So, Jeff, why are you interested in the Mini 5 Pro? What's the selling point for you?
Because remember, I came to drones initially as a photographer and a videographer, and if I can get something that does not in any way inconvenience me, and I'll get better photos and better videos, I'm going to do it. It's going to cost me money, you know. I'm aware of that,
I would be
but
interested in.
but that's the reason why, because I want always get the best photos and videos for myself and for my clients if it's a job. But hey, that'll probably be mostly a travel drone.
So,
So why not?
I haven't really checked out the statistics on the camera, besides for the fact that it's the 1-inch sensor. The Mini 4 Pro doesn't have a 1-inch sensor.
It does
No.
not. But remember,
No.
you're all, generally women are obsessed with size, but drone pilots are also obsessed with size. And
It ain't what you got; it's how you use it.
there's if I give you 2 quarter-pound hamburgers and one comes from Peter Luger and the other comes from McDonald's, you're going to know the difference. So size specifications is not the only thing. There's plenty of drones that are sold at Amazon that look like the horizon, is circular. So it's not just the specs.
Okay,
The
but in
spec.
all fairness, we are talking about a DJI drone 1-inch sensor here. So we're the in this instance, I think it does matter because it has shown
True.
plenty in the past that 1-inch sensor makes a difference, especially when it comes to low light.
But it's
Okay.
a different 1-inch sensor than the 1-inch sensor that was in the Air 2S that came out 5 years ago. So again, technology is not just the size of the sensor. There's
What
many other things going on that make that image better.
What's the difference then between the Air 2S and the Mini 5
The
Pro?
Air 2, oh, the Air,
US
The
one inch.
backlit sensor on the right. It's the backlit sensor, right?
it is okay, but that doesn't mean someone unless they've taken apart a sensor. The sensor is more sensitive to low light. There is no more night mode. It just automatically does it. And more importantly, you ever listen to a transistor radio? I think I said this maybe a few weeks ago.
Yep.
And the sound doesn't sound good. It sounds like, would you like fries with that? Because the dynamic range of that speaker can't differentiate between loud and soft. But you get
Okay.
a really expensive stereo, you can hear really low
Chris.
sounds and really loud sounds without it distorting. Well, visually, you can get really dark stuff and still see some detail, and really bright stuff and still see detail. And that's theoretically 14 stops of range that you can get detail. And that's the reason why how about this? It looks better. It looks more natural. It's like your 4K TV actually broadcasting 4K.
Yeah. So Brian asked in the chat what the flight time was with the extended battery, if anybody knows. And
In theory
Of the
or in
Mini 5.
actuality?
well,
the-
what are they advertising? Do you know?
I heard
51,
53.
51
Yeah,
or
if you
53.
hover. If you hover.
Yeah.
And
Probably outwards of the 46, I reckon.
Yeah.
46
no,
mark.
isn't it going to be close to that? But also,
No,
they're
never be close.
trying to be a little bit honest now. They're saying if you're flying, it's 53 minutes. If you're shooting video, it's 39 minutes because
Right.
the battery sucks power. Remember, this is a very powerful processor
Moving
taking the
sucks
video.
power.
So you're probably looking at about 40 minutes of flight time, right? That sound reasonable?
Maybe with the
Half an
extended
hour.
battery.
While
I would say
hovering.
it's probably going to be closer to 30 minutes when you're shooting video because it takes
Right.
so much power to do all this processing to make the
That's-
image awesome.
That's how they get those statistics. The hovering
Right.
time. Oh, take video. You can take video for 30 minutes in a hover.
Right.
They're not like
Right.
sport 10 minutes to get out to your location.
And listen,
And then,
everything matters on the situation. If you're dealing with higher winds, it's going to be less time. That's just the way it goes. If you're, there's a lot of factors in there. It's not you're always getting, just like when you drive your car, you're not always going to get 28 miles per gallon. Sometimes you're going to get, close to 40, and sometimes you're going to get 18.
Yeah.
Or you get 6 when you drive a Suburban.
Or you get 6 when you drive a Suburban. But it depends on how you use it that day with the elements. So don't be obsessed with the number again, because it depends. It's like a famous adult undergarment. It depends.
And what was it? 14 stops at dynamic range, right?
Yes, that's what they say. It looks great. Bottom line is, it looks great. It looks better than the Mini 4 Pro. Not tremendously better, but I noticed it. So
yeah, but you're a professional. I'm an alcoholic.
Well, you're both professional at something.
Listen, if you were a Patriots fan, you'd become an alcoholic even if you weren't one. And it makes it even worse. Then Mac Jones had a great day. Well, at least he got a win.
Patriots fans here, and we.
Oh my gosh!
After the Green Bay loss,
shattered.
Listen, I know you want to hear it. The Patriots lost again today. Ugh.
Yeah.
Why don't we don't? Thanks, Paul.
The Green Bay Packers lost to the Cleveland Brown Shorts. Now they all have brown shorts.
It was a good game, though.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a pop at Bud's team.
No, I thought Green Bay is a much better team. I just, you root for good guys. Joe Flacco's a good guy. Baker Mayfield's a good guy. So those are the quarterbacks dominant. Any of those names.
Guys, not good sportsmen.
Yeah, they're good citizens. They're positive teammates. They've never been accused of breeding dogs to kill each other, and
All right, here's your last call in the chat. If you have a video you want me to share tonight, drop it in the chat. We got less than 10 minutes to go.
I got nothing,
guys. I'm surprised Ron didn't.
I did fly today. I'm happy about that, but
show my sunrise
drone.
Oh yeah, Bud did have a sunrise, didn't he?
You want me to send it?
No, I can get it.
All right. It's only
I've searched up your channel enough that all I have to do is put B in my search bar and Bud Bieber comes up.
Yeah,
even in that hidden search bar? Really? Wow.
I didn't fly a lot this week. My wife had some surgery on Tuesday. We got her home Wednesday, and she's doing much better. But yeah,
good to hear that.
Good.
So the weather people said, "Oh, it's going to be a great sunrise," and I was like, "Yeah, the color sucks," but we did have some haze.
Oh, there he is. Ron did share a video.
Is this time lapse?
No, just flying away from my house.
Oh, just
about 200 feet.
Pull back.
No, actually about 150 feet up. To fly over the river.
Is this thing all painted up with?
Yeah. That's our newest art addition to the city or village. Excuse me. Now you can't see, or you can see the bird there. There's a boatload of birds flying around me.
Yeah, I just saw them go by. They might. I don't know if they.
Right there.
So anyway, I'm starting to lose signal. So because I'm flying line of sight, of course.
Of course.
But you can see the haze there. Yeah. So this is just photographs or pictures, whatever you want to call them, Jeff. Trees are starting to turn. And then a undramatic return to home, but the haze was kind of cool. But yeah, that's my little village that I live in.
Nice way to wake up every day, though, right?
Yep.
And I love the rays from the sun.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They did there.
Yeah, yeah, my little silo there.
Yep.
Well, anyway, it's too small, but you can see me. I am standing down there. Oh,
Nice job. Yeah, I
oh
see
yeah,
Ron
this,
shared a video, so I'm going to share Ron's video too before we end tonight.
I commented on this that I had too many broken ribs from my motocross days.
Ah,
That's a good video, man. He did a good job on it.
Ooh, branch.
Some of these kids are little kids, man, riding little scooters.
and they. Well, I'm curious, Ron. When's the last time you flew your GPS drone?
Yeah, I don't miss these days at all. Look at this kid. I mean, he's probably 10.
The youngest was 4 years old.
Yeah.
Four.
By that drone.
4 years.
Four? Holy cow. What's he flying? The Avata? What?
That's $1 million question. What is he flying?
I'm going to guess the Avata too.
Gotta be
There's no way
Avata.
of knowing. Could be anything.
This kid is 8. Jeez. Yeah, that's a trip to the hospital for me now.
You and me both, bud.
Yeah,
But it sucks to get old, but it's better than the alternative.
I'm still looking up. Or no, I'm looking down. Excuse me.
So cool.
Yeah, that's some great shots, man. 4-year-old.
Seems like
Holy cow. Oh, hello.
It kind of seems
Okay,
like
he can't even keep up with a 4-year-old.
Well, with the motion control, you only got limited speed. Very limited speed.
I'm sure he's on the RC.
Well, I don't know.
That is a great shot.
Yeah.
Gave it for a while there, yeah. The point is kid's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Not how much the dad's following.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, he said it is a motion controller.
No,
Wow.
I think he's saying the kids with the motorcycle club.
Oh.
Either that or he's the master of ceremonies, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, there you go, Joe.
Good. The kid's doing good.
Yeah.
He's good.
Bravo.
Video. Sharon, how you doing, Patrick? Thanks for joining us. We're actually getting ready to say goodnight to everybody.
Yep.
Is there anything that anyone wants to promote before we end the show tonight?
No.
Sure. Anyone who wants to up their game so they feel that they're getting as much as they can as an artist out of their photography and their videography, jeffsphotoschool.com. We work with your material. It's not a course that someone watches and then you don't get feedback. We work every week, one-on-one, with your material, and we make it better. Because I've been doing this for 45 years. I sold my first photo, a book cover, over 45 years ago. And I've been training people for over 4 decades, and I'm happy to share what I know. It will just speed up your learning process so you'll feel more comfortable with your stuff now. As you get older, as you get more mature, as you get further down the path of experience, you'll say, okay, I can do better, and I'll help you get there faster. So jeffsphotoschool.com.
and you need to come up with an advertisement and do some more dancing on a rooftop in New York.
That doesn't
No, I
help.
don't know if we need more of that.
That doesn't help with me teaching people how to shoot better. But thank you for thank you for sharing that with the world.
That was fun. All
Well,
right.
Jeff, I could send you my stuff, and you would just go away.
No, I won't. I'm very kind in one-on-one situation, in the classroom situation, and I help people, and they feel more fulfilled, and they get further down the path than they would on their own.
No, which is absolutely awesome. I mean, I appreciate what you're doing for people. That's
Oh, okay. I've been seeing your stuff in the group. I sometimes sometimes people's posts are getting sent to potential spam. Nothing I
Yeah.
can do about it. When we see it, we
Actually,
approve it. But I've seen some of your content for Heritage Drone show up there. So okay, okay.
Yep. Okay.
Hey Jerry, how you doing? Well, we're going to end the show now. I want to remind everybody that mental health matters. If you're struggling, reach out. Dial 988. Reach out to your friends and family. Whatever you got to do to get help, reach out, talk to somebody. Don't do it alone. Get out there and fly. Do what makes you passionate. And Dominic,
Yes.
that's your Australian guy right there, everybody. If you're in Australia, there's your drone pilot.
Yep.
Have a good night, everybody.